Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful bag. I don't know if you have watched my stories. I went to Macy's and I saw amazing crocheted things. I took many ideas to vote for this idea and well, here it is. I tried to make it as easy as I could, and it took me a little bit of time and it was a little bit hard to take this idea and make it real, but well, I did it and I hope that the instructions are clear. This will be the first part of this video, and in the coming video I will give you the second part. Of course, I will give you homework and we will try to make as much as we could, okay? You can combine the colors that you want, you can make the combinations that you love, and I will give you the step by step. So don't worry, you will decide if you want to make it smaller or bigger, and also if you want it longer or shorter. This is the magic of this idea, and this is the magic when we crochet, right? So well, before we start, it's important that you subscribe and then we will start. Well, for the base color of this bag, we are going to use 200 grams in black, and then we are going to use approximately 25 grams of each color. We are going to use 3 different colors. You will decide the combination, and we will use our hook of number 3.5 millimeters, okay? So now let's start with all the steps. Well, we are going to start making the base with one thread and with our hook, and we are going to make these grannies square. You already know them, so we will make like this one. We are going to make 3 with 4 rows each one, and well, in this case I will use a yarn between light and medium weight, you see, but if your yarn is between fine and light, I suggest that you make 1 row more. So we will start here from the center making 5 chains, then we will close in circle and we are going to slip 1 to close. So we will go up with 1, 2, 3 chains, and then inside the ring we are going to make double crochet. So here we are going to make first 3 double crochet, then 1, 2, 2 chains, and again the second segment of 3 double crochet. Like we are going to make a granny square, we are going to make the 4 corners, right? So we are going to make 4 segments like this one with 2 chains between them. And we are going to make this double crochet of 2 crochets, right? So like this we are going to make the 4 corners of the granny square, and the same way we are going to start the next coming grannies square, right? So we are going to make 4 grannies like this one. I suppose that you already know how to make the grannies, but in case you don't, well, I will show you how. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. I will mute it. But well, here is the first row, okay? Now we are going to slip until the first space. So now in each corner we are going to make 2 segments together so we can respect the corners, right? So here we will go up with 3 chains, then we are going to make 2 double crochet, the number of 2 crochet, and then 2 chains, and again 3 double crochet, all of them in the same space. We will make the same in each corner, right? So then 2 chains, and like this the whole row. This is how it finished, right? In each corner we made 2 segments together with 2 chains between. We are going to make with 2 chains, we are going to slip 1, and again until the first space right there in the corner we are going to make 2 segments together with 2 chains between, and then in each side we are going to make only 1 segment. Remember that this is a review how to make the grannies, because we already know how. We have, so here in this side we are going to make only 1 segment in this space, So make 3 double crochet, then 2 chains, and again in the corner we are going to repeat 2 segments in one space like this, and like this all around. And as you could see here in this space, in the side only one. Like this we are going to continue. In each side we are only going to make one segment, and we are going to make each granny of 4 rows. We are going to count them like this, okay? Well, I followed the same instructions and I finished to make the grannies that I needed. Like this is how I will finish, and now I will join corner with corner. I will join one granny with the second granny, and here I'm going to make just a single crochet, taking both sides. Here I will cut. Later I will hide this with the hook or with embroidering needle. So I will make the same with the coming grannies. I will join the next one here, and I will have 3 grannies joined. This will be the base of our bag, okay? Like this also you will decide the size of your bag. I will measure it so you can take it as a reference. With 3 grannies, each one with 4 rows, we have 43 centimeters. If you want your bag bigger, well, you are going to make each granny with more rows around, okay? Instead of 4, 5, or you can make only the back with 2 grannies, okay? The base with 2 grannies with the same number of rows, but you will decide. It's up to you. In this case I will make this bag like this because I think it's the standard size. Perfectly you can put an iPad in or a notebook or so, so I think this size is perfect. This is the standard size. Well, here I have these 3 grannies joined. You have to see that all of them are facing to the right side. Well, so once you are sure and you are ready, here in this corner we are going to insert the hook and take our thread, right? So here in the corner we are going to respect what we were making. Here, like it's corner, we are going to make then 3 double crochet, then 2 chains, and in the same space 3 double crochet because it's corner, right? Well, then 2 chains, and again in the same space 3 double crochet. Okay, so from now on we are going to start making all the rows around, okay, to make the shape of our bag. I will show you how. We are going to follow the same stitch. For now, let's continue and see you. I will show you. Okay, see you here. As you could see, we follow the same instructions, making the grannies. In the corner we make it double, and in the sides we just make one segment, right? We will finish making 2 chains, and we are going to make 1 double crochet there. We are going to leave the last loops in hold, and then the next double crochet in the next space of the other granny. You see? Once we have them, all of them, bring them through, and then 2 chains, and then we will continue following the same instructions of the granny's square stitch. So in each side, one segment, and in the corners we are going to make it double. Like this, we are going to make a kind of V here in the joint, you see? And we will repeat the same in the other joint too, and the rest will be the same with the same instructions. Sorry, Wes, guess what? Let's stop a little bit. Here I checked, and here where we have the joint, we won't make any chains, okay? So here right away when we finish this segment, we are going to make 1 double crochet, then the next double crochet next to it, and then we will bring them through, and then we will continue with the rest of the instructions, okay? So sorry. So every time that we have to join, we are going to, and when we are about to make this V, we are going to make this, okay? In the rest, we will follow the same instructions of the grannies. Well, look, this is what I made. I started here, remember? Then I continue, I follow the same instructions. And now, look, what you are about to go around and arrive to the other side, we are going to make this. Here, when we are about to arrive to the corner, we are going to make a second corner. You will see. Here, we are going to make 2 segments of double crochet together to make a second corner. Well, without making any chain between, we are going to make a segment here inside of the next space. So we are going to make 3 double crochet, then right away we are going to the next space, and we are going to make a second corner. So 3 double crochet inside, 2 chains, and 3 double crochet. And in the other side we are going to repeat this, okay? So we are going to make, before we arrive to the corner, 2 extra corners and 1 segment between them. See, 1 corner before the real corner, then 1 segment and 1 corner more, and we are going to repeat the same in the other side too. It will go corner V, corner V, corner V, corner and V, right? So see you at the end of this row, and then I will show you how we will start. Well, here I finished the row. I just slip 1 to close like this. I finished making 2 chains, and then I will slip 1 with the first double crochet. So now I will make more row with this black color. I will show you how we will make here where is the V, where we are supposed to make the V, right? So we are going to slip until the first space, and right here we will start the row. Here, like it's corner, you know what we have to make, right? So here we are going to make it double, 2 chains, so in the same space, a second segment. So we will continue like this. Here in the corners, remember what we have to make, then 2 chains here in the side, 1 segment only, then 2 chains, here 1 segment only, so in each segment we are going to make 3 double crochet, then 2 chains, and here we are almost arriving to the V. So this is what we are going to make without making any chain. Just let me. So sorry, my yarn was over. So remember to make the knot with long threads, so later it will be easier to hide them. So now right away, without making any chain, here in the first space we are going to make a double crochet. Then we will leave the last looping hole, then a second double crochet in the next space. So once we have the join there, bring them through and right away go to the next space to make the next segment. So here we have the V. So like this is how we are going to continue, and remember here we are going to make corner, then V, and then corner without making any chain. So here we are going to make 1 double crochet, 1 here, and then we will bring them to close. So we will continue all around following these instructions. So here I finished the row with this black color. So here I will just slip 1 to close, and then I will change color. Let me show you it. Then here we will cut. If you want, here is the opportunity, the perfect opportunity to use all the skeins of yarn that we have left from previous videos, okay? In this case I will use a bit of this beige, light beige, and then so here I will go up with 3 chains and make the first segment, follow the instructions. Here like it's corner we are going to make it doubled, right? Then I will use this pear and this olive color, right? So this is the combination that I will use, and it will be the same, okay, with the rest of the colors, and you will decide how many rows you want in this color and in the coming rows, okay? And well, we are going to make 1 row with each color, okay? 1 row with pear, 1 row with olive, and this is the combination that I will repeat 2 series more, okay? But you will decide. I will continue and I will show you how it's the organization. Well, here I am in the exact half of this first row with this color, okay? Here I realize that we have to make a little bit of change. So here, look where I am. Remember that here we are supposed to make 2 corners and 1 V. So here we are going to change, okay? So here, instead of making this 2 corners, we are going to make 2 V's. So here, without making any chain, where we are supposed to make the corner, we are going to make the V's. So here we are going to bring them through. You see that I just made 2 double crochet. Then here where we have the V, we are going to make the corner. 3 double crochet, 2 chains, and 3 double crochet again in the same space. Then without making any chain right away, we are going to go to the next space. So we are going to make 2 double crochet and then we will bring them through. Then again we will continue with the rest of the stitch. You see, this is what we are going to make also in the next space, where we have to make the corners. We are going to make the V, and in the V we are going to make the corner. So we are going to make some rows following these instructions, and let's see the result. And also some way to check. So after the V you have to count that you have 3, and also before the V you have to count that you have 3 segments in the other side too. Like this, you are going to check that you are making the row right or no, because we have to see that this is not growing. Okay, so there you are going to check. The only place where we will have 4 each side will be here. Okay, here we will have 4 and 4, but in the rest we must have 3. Look how it's looking so far. You see here that it's working what we made. So here, instead of making the V, we are making a corner, and where we have the corners we are making the V, right? Because it was increasing too much. So like this we are going to keep with the shape. So that's why I have to change there a little bit. Well, so here we have to count, and so this is the way that we are going to check. And here we have 4 and 4, right? And in the rest we will have 3 segments each side, and then here again 4 and then 4. So like this we will check that we are doing it right, that we are making these rows correct, and we will keep this part straight. And remember that before and after the V we are not going to make any chain between, okay? So please remember that, okay? So keep that in mind, and then here, instead of making corner and corner, we are going to make B and B and one corner. Well, I will continue. I will follow the instructions. I will continue making more rows. Now I will change color for the olive, and I will make more series with this combination. Well, so here's one trick more. Here I made beige, light beige, olive, and I continue with the combination, right? And well, here in the half right here, I started to make a one chain only between, and then here in the rows that I will start with black, I won't make any chain, okay? To start reducing a little bit and to get the shape of a bag. And well, here always in the joint check that you have this B, you see, and here you will have a corner, right? And please pay attention to these small details, because I was doing it right and the shape was leaning one side, okay? So please take care of that, just pay attention and enjoy it, okay? And remember, here we are going to continue without making any chain. We are going to make the B. And the most important is that we keep this sides straight. And please be careful. Look what I have to do, because I was doing it wrong. So I have to start all over again. But well, the result will be worth it. So here, where I have the marker, I know that from now on I won't make any chain between segments, okay? Just where I have to make the corner, I will make the chains between segments, okay? But the rest I won't. So before we continue, remember that this is the first part. I will give you homework, and then in the coming video I will give you the second part. So far, this is what we have to make. And well, please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the second part then. So remember, here where we have to make the corners, we are going to make 2 chains, and then the rest we won't make any chain. So let's continue all around I will make more rows like this, and I will show you what the result. So look what I have here. After the combination of colors that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rows with the black color, okay? So now we will stop here because we are, from now on, we will crochet this side apart and this side apart. We are going to make 2 pieces. So we will stop here. This will be the end of the first part. In the coming video, I will show you what we are going to make and what's next. Thank you so much for watching and for arriving till the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. Take care. Bye.